everyone, I'm Talia Hagler, and this is On the Bright Side, a good news show about the Valley. We start this episode with our Shop Local segment, sponsored by ECMSI, where they focus on IT so you can focus on growing your business. And growing is exactly what our featured business is doing. The Plant Bar in Boardman is a unique concept with a huge selection of house plants. Co-owner Nick Deemer has a degree in horticulture and has worked for years in landscaping and in greenhouses. Now he and his wife, Annalise, have taken the plunge into entrepreneurship.
We are the Plant Bar, a houseplant retail store. There's a lot of greenhouses specifically in this area in Boardman, so we wanted to do something that was a little different and for people in Youngstown to do during the winter time. And winters here last a long time, so it's great to walk into a store and feel some humidity and see some green things throughout the season. And we've been having fun, making friends. We have plants for everyone. If you have a lot of shade, you like to water things like ferns, carnivorous plants, those are great options for those. If you have brighter light, we have cactuses, succulents, aloes, century plants. If you have pets, we have a whole pet-friendly section. If you find a new plant friend in a pot and you want to pot it here, we can do it for you. You're welcome to do it, or we can kind of walk you through it and how I do it and kind of the theories and science behind it. It's usually cheaper than buying a bag of dirt, and you get to leave the mess here. It's a fun kind of one-on-one moment with the customer too, because if they have any questions or concerns, it seems like everyone who stops in, we spend a good 20-30 minutes talking plants with them. So we do so much, I call it show and tell. You pull out your phone, you start showing what you have growing at home and whatnot, and just making connections, friends, stories. The sentimental parts about plants too is, for some reason, whenever someone buys a tree, shrub, plant, house plant, something like that, you always remember where you got it from. We get new stuff in probably about once a week, and any cool and funky and unusual things that I can find, I try to scoop up. Hopefully we can open up a few more stores down the road, find some cool places, and fill them full of plants too.
The Plant Bar also offers really cute, affordable party favors. So if you're in the market for something like that or just a house plant, check them out on Facebook and Instagram. And we're giving away a gift card for the Plant Bar, so if you watch the show and share this episode, you'll be entered to win. And now to our segment, Maker Minute or Two, featuring Ashen Relics. Like many of us, Kevin Swadner was looking for something to do while stuck in the house during COVID. He had dabbled in leatherwork before, so it was natural for him to pick that back up, and it became a new passion for him.
My name's Kevin Swadner. The business I started is called Ashen Relics. What it is primarily leatherwork and sometimes wood burnings, inspired by antiquity. I started as a hobbyist probably about a decade ago, just making things here and there, not often at all, just when the inspiration struck me, I guess. Well, I decided to start the business. Like COVID happened, I wasn't working, I was trying to find my fit. I was trying to express myself, which was really difficult. Words weren't working. So I just went with what I had, and I had really basic tools, but I had leather from friends of mine who've been in the business. So I was kind of locked in the house with tools and leather and the materials, so I had everything I needed to just kind of get at it. So I just started practicing. I realized this is very calming for me. This is what I do for fun at this point. I would love to just keep it going, so I started the business. I primarily specialize in carving and tooling leather, so it's using leather as your art medium. It's almost like clay. And I really want it to both be pretty and functional, because you're dealing with remains of an animal. You want it to be as useful as possible. I find it very rewarding. It is almost meditative to me when I'm in the flow state of doing it. That's got to be it. I do love selling it and making it, but just the reward of being in that state where it's just one hit at a time. That's all you have to worry about. And If you put thousands of those together, then maybe you've made a really good piece. You know, it's rewarding in itself.
Kevin does do commission work, so if you're looking for that really unique holiday gift, reach out to him on Instagram. But don't wait, because he'll be closing those commissions soon. And now to our Doing Good in the Neighborhood segment, sponsored by White Glove Payroll. Small town service, big city results. This month, we're featuring a local nonprofit that many of us know and love, the Oh Wow Center for Science and Technology. But what many people don't know is that Oh Wow is much more than just a physical space.
My name is Marvin Logan. I'm the Executive Director of the Oh Wow Center for Science and Technology. Oh Wow is one of Northeast Ohio's largest supplemental STEM providers. I think the vast majority of our community has always known Oh Wow as a place, which is why we created our biannual campaign this year as being more than a place. Educating people on the things that we do inside this building, but also outside of this building. The training and professional development that we provide to educators. Our STEM kits to make it possible to do experiments at home or in the classroom. The camps that we provide all throughout the year with different areas of focus. Soon we'll be launching career exploration programming for students that are 7th through 12th grade so that they have an opportunity to have an immersive experience in what Ohio is becoming and developing into the Silicon Heartland. We're in the middle of our phase 4 renovation and expansion, where we are building into the upper floors of the historic McCory building, bringing more innovative technologies and advanced technologies to the community for their use and benefit. We'll be putting in a 3D printing and additive manufacturing micro-learning lab in partnership with America Makes, where students can come and get certifications from kindergarten in CAD design all the way up into the ones that you need when you're entering the workforce. We will be developing a virtual reality and augmented reality classroom so that students will be able to come in and be immersed in an entirely different environment with endless possibilities with the curriculum that we'll be able to offer. We'll be putting in a sustainability part, teaching students about native plants and renewable energies, as Ohio is one of the energy powerhouses of the country. We'll also be developing a new microelectronics and robotics lab where students will be able to go from building a small battery to being able to code a robot. We'll also be creating a digital collaboration lab so that Oh Wow can teach Web3, Web4 design, app development, quantum computing types of things that you need to learn at the most basic levels. And so we're really, really excited about that. There's always been a grand vision of what Oh Wow could be and how we can continue to build upon that and how we can continue to grow. Now this is just the next natural step in the process of making Oh Wow continue to be the great organization that it is.
The first part of phase 4 of the renovation should be complete in January. To keep tabs on everything going on at Oh Wow, visit ohwowkids.org. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And again, if you want to get entered into the drawing for the Plant Bar gift card, make sure to share the show. Make sure it's public so I can see that you did it. Have a great day, everyone.
On the Bright Side is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.